Hello, welcome to Singletrack's weekly roundup. I'm Hannah.
I'm Andy.
And we're going to show you some of the product that we've got in Fresh Goods Friday today. Hop on over to singletrackworld.com and look at the story though, because there's way more product than we could fit here in our little comfy corner. I've got
tons
comfy
and tons of stuff, wasn't there?
There's loads of stuff. And there's not many of us in the office this week because people are off in all different parts of the world. So basically it's been a joint effort by me and Andy this week. I got so far and then I got tired. And so if there's anything funny, any jokes in there, you can thank Andy for the jokes,
yes.
I think. Yeah. So I'm really pleased that someone has sent us gloves because it means I get to wear them just now. These are far too big for me, I should point out. These are, I think these are
pretty
large.
baggy, aren't they?
Yeah. So yes, buy some that fit you. But these are from 7IDP. And they are Arctic gloves. So they've got a neoprene upper and then thin underneath. There's lots of ventilation actually. So they are a winter glove.
They've got a grip as well for the brake levers and stuff?
Yep, they've got like little sticky bits
on
the fingers. I don't actually know if you can do touchscreen with them though. I'll have to find out.
You can touch my screen if you like.
I can touch your screen. Oh, heavens. I don't.
No.
No, that's not doing. No.
Not
so you have to
touchscreen
take your gloves
compatible.
off. So yeah, sorry, they're not. They've got like whole. What do you call it? Dimples.
Yes, grippy dimples.
Grippy dimples. They're not holes. So yeah, not vented. And the idea with these is that the neoprene uppers, they will get wet. You know, if you're in the prolonged rain, they're going to get wet, but then they'll kind of act like a wetsuit and kind of warm up.
And this is reflective, is it?
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? So you'd look pretty neat coming down.
Yeah.
Coming down the hill.
If you wear all black and just have this, that'd look really cool.
Really scare
just
someone.
hands floating down the road.
Yeah. So for people that don't like kind of big, bulky winter gloves, I think those are quite an interesting idea.
Yeah, they look really flexible too. Like sometimes when you grip your handlebar, they feel too bulky, don't they?
Yeah.
But they look all right.
So those are nice and thin and reasonably warm, I'm finding, sitting here. Another thing that's warm that I'm wearing is the this hoodie from Royal Racing. We've got a whole pile of Royal Racing kit, and you quite like their kit. You already own some, don't you?
Yeah, I've stolen loads of it already, ready to test. So
you will test it.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a very cosy hoodie. So I think this is $49.99 for the hoodie from Royal Racing, $19.99 for the gloves from 7IDP, and it's the same rep. Dave,
and this is one of the Royal Racing 99 ones, isn't it? Like a celebration from when they started.
Ah.
There you are.
There we go.
Yep.
So, and then you've got something which is in Fresh Goods, but this is actually yours, isn't it?
Yeah. So we wrote an article about the Revive dropper post. We did a review of the 165 version last year, and then they launched a 185 version. So I thought, sweet, I'll get one of those. And then two arrived in the office, so I actually bought this one, and then we have one on test as well. But it's
sad face. Should have been quicker off the bat.
I don't have to review it though, do I? I just get to play with it straight away.
To play, no ranting.
Yeah. So this is, if you've seen the review, you probably already know the details already. Basically, it's called the Revive. It's from Bike Yoke, which is a German brand, and this one has 185 millimeters of travel. And the idea is, if you do ever get air in here, you don't need to bleed the system. There's like a little, on this one, there's a little lever there.
Right. And
that allows you to basically bleed the system on the fly. So if you do find it squishy, it's really firm, so it's not doing it now. But if you do find some pogoing in there, basically you just lift up the lever, push it all the way down, let go, and then it's
reset.
It's reset, yeah. And then it should be really rock solid. It's really good. Now, one difference between this version and the previous model is they've added an extra valve. So we found on the 165 that, you know, if you tip the bike upside down too often, or if you left it in the back of your car, it would pogo like after every few rides. You'd have to reset it before every ride. But this one seems pretty solid. It's got that new valve, so it doesn't need resetting so often.
There's a whole bunch of stuff on their website, loads of little videos
cool
about
videos.
How all the internals work, and they reckon they've designed it to have fewer seals in it, haven't they?
There's
lots
not
of dropper posts.
Yeah, so there's not much going on inside it. It's really, really simple. And actually, if you can't, I feel shame we haven't got feel vision or whatever, so you can feel my pole. But it's super, super smooth. Like You know, like, you know, the old, when we used to review forks years ago, it's buttery smooth. That's how smooth it is. There's no bedding in needed. It's super, super smooth. So yeah, it's really nice compared to other brands which feel a bit grindy. That feels awesome. Cool. Yeah.
So you're going out to go and play on that then?
Yeah, I'm going to ride that and shock whiz my shocks.
Very good. So the other thing that's landed in the office this week is the latest copy.
Yeah.
Singletrack.
Do you want me to hold one?
You can. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be the magazine model.
Yeah. So this one here is the subscriber copy. Well, the premiere edition. So it has nothing, no words on the front. Nice, clean cover, and it has a bit of extra content on in the back.
Really weighty and thick.
Yeah. So this one's still pretty weighty and thick. But this is the copy that you'll find in the newsagent or Tesco's and that sort of place. And it's a little bit thinner. Doesn't have quite as many features in it. However, I can't tell you how much effort and proofing goes into making the magazine just so. And someone's pointed out to us that we've missed this. We're idiots. This is not the premiere edition.
This is the premiere edition.
This is the premiere edition. And this is one of those liable idiots. I can't. This makes my heart hurt. This level of.
But think about it. This is like going to be really rare in the future. So whoever gets one of these, quids in. Yeah.
Well, yeah. So or £6.50 in. Because it's £6.50 for either edition.
That's cool, isn't it?
If you want the big version, which you do, because it's got a feature on pace cycles.
Oh yeah.
And a lovely fat bike adventure across Australia.
Can I show the picture, or is it super secret?
It's not that. Well, let's see.
That's quite nice. I quite like that.
Yeah, that's what you need if you're going into the desert where there's no water for basically the length of England.
That's nuts. You carried these on there.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they carried a lot of water. So yeah, that's the premiere edition, a longer one. This is not the premiere edition, and we apologise for our idiocy. And I will go and...
It wasn't me. The immortal words of Shaggy. It wasn't me.
It was me. So there we go. We are human and not foolproof.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sad. Yeah.
Was there any interesting news on the website this week?
Oh yeah, I like the bees.
The killer bees.
I don't know if they were killer bees. You might be over-egging it, but there's a big stage race, the Trans-Cape in South Africa, and it's 7 days, I think, the stage race. 614 kilometres anyway. It's a big deal. This year you could get UCI points for doing it.
Oh wow.
So there was like loads of elite riders in full lycra, racing like crazy. And not only were there bees, we'll come to the bees, racing away, and a farmer had thought the race had already been through and took the signpost out.
So they kept going?
So they kept going. Strangely,
into the killer bees.
They climbed over a fence. I would have thought at that point, maybe we've gone wrong.
Yeah.
They climbed over a fence. Oh, and then they'd lost the lead motorcycle. Right. Because the bees...
Because he can't go over the fence.
Well, yes, somewhere before the fence, I think. The lead motorcycle had been attacked by bees. A whole swarm of bees.
Yeah.
We can laugh because the guy's all right, apparently.
Oh yeah, I should have checked that before I started chuckling.
So there was no lead motorcycle to follow. And then all these lycra-clad people climbed over fences, realised they'd gone wrong, climbed over some more fences, and then ended up behind the entire race. So
what?
Yeah, all the slow people that were just there to see South Africa.
So they sort of kind of got lapped by the spectators. That's nuts.
So they neutralised that stage, and everybody's racing again today, and presumably all going in the right direction and covered in, I don't know, anthracene if you're the rider, is it? The motorbike rider? I don't know. Some sort of anti-bite cream, I imagine.
Right, I don't know. No idea. Wolfwee. Wolfwee works.
Wolfwee?
Apparently. Feel free to try.
Okay. So yeah, that story tickled me more than it probably should. Yeah. You shouldn't laugh at other people's misfortune, really. But,
no.
But we've all had rides like that where you end up in a hedge and...
I got stung up my shorts by a bee once. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty scary. And because I have hair like this, I often get bees caught in my hair, but I've never been stung on my head. Touch wood.
No,
So
it's
yeah,
because the hair is defending your head.
it's like a nest, like a fun town roller coaster for them. It's good. So
Yeah, okay, so what else were we going to talk about?
we're going to talk about that really odd Whitey Capra movie. It was like a slasher horror movie.
Yeah, it was quite scary for a bit.
Yeah, I mean, it's really well made, but it's nuts. It's absolutely crazy. But the good thing is, the marketing is sound. Everyone is talking about it.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether you like the brand, the video, or the bike, everyone is talking about this, the new Whitey Capra.
And credit where it's due as well. The people that are in it are all riders, and they're not all men. So I think we should give them credit for that. Because I have criticised their marketing ploys in the past.
Have you? All right, okay. So, there you are.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm quite critical of things. So.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool. And the bike itself is interesting. I think it's the first enduro bike ever that you can put downhill forks on.
I don't know. You would know, because you're that kind of a rider.
Yeah, I need extra bounce up front. Yep. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool.
So, yeah, but the video doesn't actually have that much by way of riding in it even, does it?
No, and if you listen to it without watching it, it's terrifying. Because you can hear like things getting beaten and things, and I didn't want to see it, to be honest.
I have quite a low level for like being scared.
Yeah.
And I was quite scared. It's a bit like, I've got to watch this for work.
Yeah. It's 12 minutes long.
And then it gets quite silly.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
But then I'm always being told that horror movies aren't scary, that they're just silly.
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm always too scared to find out. So I managed this one. 12 minutes of film.
12-minute horror movie is your limit.
So so that's kind of up the game though for marketing and videos and stuff. It's a change from the usual nah.
Yeah, and it makes me wonder as well, like what other bike brands are going to come out with, because, for example, Canyon, they haven't updated their Strive yet. Which is kind of like the Capra of their range, so it'd be interesting to see if they were waiting to see what the Capra was going to be like, and then they're going to launch their bike. So pretty cool, interesting times.
And the Capra's in 29 and 27.5 now, isn't it?
Yep.
So
the wagon wheels.
If we get that as well as a theme coming.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Shall we go and finish work and ride bikes?
Have lunch and ride bikes and enjoy the sun that we have.
We have sun, so hopefully that's going to defrost some of the ice on the trails, and we might be able to go out and ride without frightening ourselves so much. Yeah,
but then you get muddy and you've got to do all that washing.
I was debating this on the way in through the week. I was thinking, yay, it's dry, but then you're sort of slithering in.
It's dry but scary, Yeah.
Which is better, mud or dry but icy?
Icy mud. Icy terror or sloppiness.
I have to say I did get pretty sick of getting a wet bum over the last few weeks riding to work. It's just relentless, wet slog.
Yeah. And on that bombshell.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a good weekend.
Goodbye.